A mighty hero with a fiery passion, who always stands up for justice and peace. Brave Vanguard Zilla Master, ready for action! Hey guys, welcome to the stream. That's the little intro. Ooh, I got goosebumps doing that. So, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming to the debut here of Zilla Master of me. So we're going to be having a lot of fun. Big thing for the channel, I guess, or the stream in general, is chill vibes. We're having a good time. You're having fun, you know? Miggle, great to see you here. Very happy that you were able to show up. Again, I'm new to this, obviously, so I don't have all my, I guess, information out that I'd like to know. But anyway, for those who are here, Miggle did the design of Zilla Master, of the model, which you can see right now on screen. That's me, right? So he did this very lovely 3D model, so full render. At the moment, however, I am but a humble JPEG. We're working on it. We're going to get there at some point. We're going to get the full rig, it all set up and going. You know, taking it piece by piece, day by day, you know. Yeah, we're definitely a little bit in the, how would you say, scuff category, but you know, we're here for it. We're here for the scuff. We're here to have a good time. So, this isn't just a talking stream, though. I'm going to be playing some games. So today, we're going to be playing one of my favorites on the Sega Saturn. That's right, Miguel. Got to start somewhere, and this is it. We're going to be playing Panzer Dragoon. Okay, I think the stream just updated, so hopefully it did. So here we are. Where's my little... There we are. Okay. It's a very good one. This is on the Sega Saturn. This is the original release. Running on real hardware. I do prefer real hardware to emulation. There's just something special with having the original console present as opposed to emulating. It's a lot easier, cheaper, obviously, but to do that. But I'll tell you, something special with having that real hardware, you know. Really is something... Ooh, no video. Oh, hold on. Let's see if we can fix that. Okay, and we're back. Here we are. Like I said, Scuff City, but, you know, one step at a time, right? Anyhow, now we're in the game. Just doing a, normal run-through, or two. So kind of crazy, a little bit of context here. The language they're speaking is kind of a little bit gibberish, but they did make up a language for the world of this game. Kind of a mixing, I want to say Latin, Greek, a few different languages up. Whole lot of fun. Oh, Nova, my boy, love to see you. Thanks for being here. Thank you, friend. So, watching this, of course, thank you. I've really not touched the second one yet. I need to. Might be the next game we play. So, yeah, so it's like, almost, it's like Simlish in a way, the way they speak. How it's like, almost language, but not. God, the soundtrack is a banger in this game, too, I tell you. Timeless. Oh, yeah. I don't know, I love the aesthetic of, like, oh! What is this? Incredible. Offer promotion to your channel viewers. I'm grooving, right? Is it in a groove? Gotta love it, right? You gotta love the grift. So. Yeah, but no, the aesthetic of, like, these old, early 90s, CG graphics, right? Where, like, everything's so smooth, you know, and plasticky, in a way. There's just something about it, like Mist, or, like the renders for Donkey Kong Country, or Mario 64, where it's just, like, smooth. I don't know. I guess just maybe, like, being young in that time just really makes it nostalgic. But the setting of this game is wild. Because it's, like, way in the future or whatever, and it's got all this, like biotech stuff, you know. All these monsters are, like, bioengineered creatures. But it's also very fantasy, because it's, like, far future. And he's got, like, a crossbow handgun super thing. It's wild. Sven Co-op? Ooh, I love Sven Co-op. Right? They don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to. It's a shame. So, I hope the audio's okay with everybody. I'm not too loud or too quiet. You know, boomer hours. Oh, yeah. They did a good job with the shadows. They really did. Absolutely. Mixed pretty good? Oh, sweet. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's mixing it a little bit and playing with the voice changer some, seeing what that would look like, you know. Give a little bit of robotic twang to the voice, you know. Being a super robot that I am, of course. Oh. Just got BTFO'd. Oh, thank you, Nova. Thank you. Yeah, like, they made these dragons. I don't know how, you know, I guess we were in, like, the factory earlier, kind of showing off, like, them getting produced piece by piece. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Oh, he just got shot. And then he's just zooming out. I'm kind of being a bit of a jackass talking all over the story, but there's a lot of really cool just visual storytelling. Like, there's no dialogue here, right? But you can still feel, like, some of the emotion and what's being conveyed. Really cool stuff, you know? And he gets the dragon touch or something. The dragon knows the way. Stupid joke. Ah, jeez. wonder if I bleed green pixels. That'd be wild, wouldn't it? Yeah, hell of an upgrade from the little bow gun he had. And I gotta say, the dragon's kind of cute. I like him. It's a cute little dragon. It's a super long cutscene. Oh! Thank you, Miggle. There it is. It's canon. It is green. You're right. But I'll never fall in battle, so you'll never see the green goop or green stuff come out. Episode 1. I don't know why it's like episodic here. It's just missions or like levels, but it's neat. Oh, should listen to that. God, that soundtrack is just something special. The way it's, you know, orchestral, you know, especially for a game like this, it's just crazy. You know, 'cause you gotta think this was 95 when this came out. It's a launch title for the Saturn in the US. You know, and a lot of the stuff on, you know, Genesis and Super Nintendo just wasn't anywhere close to the fidelity that this was. I mean, this is a huge step in the right direction, you know? It does. It's very epic. It's grand, you know? Like, on paper, yeah, this is Star Fox, but with dragons. But it's so much more than that. With the aesthetic, the music, you know, it all sells the experience. There we are. Sells the experience, and experience is everything. You know, you know. So, also, I gotta be real. I'm not the best at this game. I've played a bit of Panzer Dragoon. I am on a dragon, honk. And good to see you as well. Thanks for coming. Yes, I'm on a dragon. This is Panzer Dragoon. He's like a bioengineered super dragon. We've got to go stop the evil dragon. Yeah. Same. I was really excited. It's super cool. I was so excited for the remake when they announced it, and I haven't touched it. It kind of, I don't know, it lost the charm, you know. And there's some other things too with like the controls, some other little issues here and there. I mean, good on them for bringing it back at all, but it could have been so much more, right? Yeah, we're definitely going to be playing more Sega Saturn games on the stream, on channel, in general. I do love my Saturn, and I love playing these classic ones, you know? We'll be doing a little bit of everything, you know? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, variety, if you will. I'm not set to one thing exactly. I don't care if we're playing, like, the most recent, stream popular game, because that's just not my style, right? Ooh, what's your Saturn library? I have quite a few games. I do have this. I do have the sequel coming, so we'll play that. Off the top of my head, I got Sakura Wars with that translation. And I just heard they're doing the Sakura Wars 2 translation project coming up soon, so we might play that for like a long play style game. Who knows? I've got quite a few. And I'm running a mode currently. Oh, I do have the Gundam, whatchamacallit? Gundam Blue Destiny trilogy. Those are really fun. Along with the Twin Stick, which is like a mecha controller, makes for a great pairing. That, Bulk Slash with this new fan project, Gun Griffin, a lot of fun games. So, a lot of cool stuff coming up. I haven't really been using, I should play Initial D. I do. We could definitely play Initial D. There's also an Initial D on Saturn. It's not very good, but it is a thing. But no, I definitely want to try and set that up at some point, playing 8th stage on here. Would be a lot of fun. I'll have to see if I can handle it PC-wise. So I know I haven't been doing it much, but I guess one of the gimmicks that really sets Panzer Dragoon apart from, say, Star Fox or other games like this, kind of run and gun, is that you can move the camera around, right? You've got like full 360 control control, so you can shoot behind you, and kind of like an all-range mode, sort of, while you're still on rails. Definitely adds a whole another level and depth to the game's complexity. So, really neat. So you gotta really keep on your toes too, making sure you're, you know, staying cautious, I guess, of all the different little things coming your way. You know, a lot of people rag on the Saturn and the Saturn's hardware, especially back then, and even still to this day. But there's some beautiful games on here, you know, both aesthetically and actually, like, graphically. It was hardware to develop for, just because it was kind of complex. But if you knew how to do it, I mean, you could create some incredible games that you just can't see elsewhere, especially at the time. I've got one, Winter Heat. Oh my god. It's a crazy looking game. It's beautiful. Winter Heat along with Decathlon. I've got both of those and they're just great. Ooh, Enemies Missed 3? Not too bad. Not too bad for being rusty. Doot doot doot. So. Sector number 12. Exactly. Each console absolutely had their own Digital Foundry. They did. I love Digital Foundry stuff. Their videos are incredible. Just going over all the hardware stuff and the different, like, technical aspects. Definitely check them out, guys, if you haven't watched them before. Yeah, but there's a lot of, like, interesting hardware quirks with the Saturn. Like, natively, the Saturn can't do transparencies very well. It's very hard for it to do. It's possible, just not easy. Something that was trivial on the PlayStation, right? So, like, the port of Symphony of the Night, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and, it's another one, Resident Evil. You can notice it, that there's, not true transparencies. They've got, like, the gradient. Kind of like on the radar in this game right here. If you look, it's got, like, that kind of screen door effect. You'd have to do that. But it is possible to get a transparent effect. Just not easy. Old Sam Bugs. There we go. Got all them guys. You know, but, you know, it's kind of like a common myth, or like meme at this point, that the Saturn couldn't do 3D well. It definitely can. You just have to know how to do it. I'll definitely showcase some of those games off, and just show you what was possible. It's just incredible. Because there's some games, you know, on PS1 that look rough, right? Or that aren't quite as technically, impressive at times. You know, it depends. You can go case by case. You know, make it out. But simple as, I just like Sega stuff. Sega's cool. So, I do have a Dreamcast and the Genesis as well, along with the Tower of Power. Although I can't get my 32X to work right. Who's your VTuber, dude? So that's me. I'm Zilla Master. I had a cool intro earlier. You'll definitely hear it from me later down the line. But I'm a super robot, part of the Brave Vanguard. We fight evil. I'm not exactly sure what we fight yet. Getting messed up by this worm. I absolutely will. I'll post the full sheet after this stream onto the twitter.com. Put it on my Twitter, which is linked in this, I believe. I want to say it's on my profile. Fight evil? Yeah, we fight bad things. You know? Like, you know, irresponsible programmers who make, you know, like robots for evil, or, bioengineered monsters like these guys, you know? That would harm civilians. Can't have that. I know this game came before it, but, oh, thank you, Honk. And again, it's a big shout out once again to Miggle, Zebra. He's in the chat. They did the design of the model. It's a full 3D. I'll show it off again, near the end of the stream. But they did the design, and it's awesome. Oh, behind him. Oh, where's he at? Nope, in front. Oh, there's the bad guy dragon. Oop. Yeah, I'm so glad you had a good time with it, because I love the design so much. I really do. Oop, ow. That hurt. Oop. So. Oop. I know Nichols' hard work is incredible, and their work is good in general, like all their work. So follow them on Twitter. Got them linked down at the bottom there. I want to say in my little credits tab. Still learning the Twitch, all of it, but I want to say I made sure that they're credit proper once again. So. You're fine. You know, give them a follow, because again, their art is just incredible. Their whole portfolio is great. Got a lot of cool original stuff. Please do. We're on like 1 HP in a dream right now. I don't know if we'll make it, but by God, we'll try. Yeah, like I said, we'll probably do a couple. Oh, thank you. Oh, rip. That's all right. We'll do more runs. I'll continue after credits. Right, because this is still, like, in the, era of transitioning from, like, arcades to home consoles. So, like, we still got continues and that sort of thing, where it's a little unnecessary, but, you know, it's okay. You know, because, like, this game was never, like, an arcade game or anything. Like, there was no arcade version of Panzer Dragoon. But it still got that kind of DNA. Rip. That's okay, we got 2 more lives. Oh, I totally missed all these guys over here. Ow. I just gotta say, like, I love the designs of, like, everything in this game. It's just so, like, inventive and different, right? It's not just like, alright, you're shooting at enemy ship, you know, it's a lot more than that, which is just really cool. All these different creatures, little monsters, you know. Like these little, like, dust mite, bug kind of guys. Locusts, maybe? I don't know. Got these big old tails, too. And the way they jump, too? Spooky. Just really inventive. It definitely has an arcade feel. It's definitely like an arcade-style shooter, you know, on rails. But with a lot of improvements and polish that really sets it above, I would say, your average arcade fare, you know, arcade shooter games. Not that those are bad either, you know, shmups are great. We'll probably play a couple of those, like the Macross one on here is really good. I love that one. Do You Remember Love is great on Saturn. The Gundam side-scrollers, not so much. I have the Zeta Gundam ones, they're kind of rough. We'll maybe check them out one day. But, you know, we'll see. I love the beat. It's just so cool. I've played a little bit of Sin and Punishment. I did enjoy it. I want to say I played it on the Wii, maybe? I forgot where I played it. But it was pretty cool. This is also a very similar vibe to this in the way it controls. I guess for me, I grew up mostly playing Star Fox 64 in terms of shooters. So, like, I know that one. Because that's the thing, too, with these, like, the muscle memory, right? It's like, that game I know, like, very well, like, where I need to be, you know, when enemies are coming, the patterns of, like, the bosses and the different enemies and such. Oh, we got one of them. Okay. Oh. Then here comes the bad dragon. Bad dragon. Oh, the bad guy from the intro. Bad dragon. Jeez. If you know, you know. If you don't, dude. I don't know why, but like the inverted like reticle messes me up, but like non-inverted flying messes me up worse. I kind of wish you could have a medium, but that would be kind of difficult to have both, you know? Can't have to take any of it. There we go. Oh, I was talking about the transparencies earlier. Look at those tornadoes. It's kind of the same situation where, like, it's not a true transparent effect. It's like fake, you know? But it works good, you know? It looks good enough. I don't think anybody was sitting here, you know, staring at the tornadoes and Panzer Dragoon and going, oh man. Alright. Come on. Die, you bastard. Alright, there we are. It'd be kind of cool if I had a... Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing too, right? You know, this old hardware was designed for CRTs and not HD displays like we've got right now. Yeah, on a CRT, that would definitely blend in better. And absolutely would look much better. 100% agree. Ooh, 72%, not bad. It is, and it's getting rarer and rarer. It's hard to find good CRTs, because they're just getting thrown out, straight up. You know, people just throwing them out because they figure why bother. And some games, you know, you still can't play if you don't have a CRTV. Like on your light gun games, they don't work normally with high definition displays. There's been a good modding scene in the past couple of years that's like really brought some, not all, but some light gun games to high definition displays, which is pretty cool to see that work. I've not tried it personally myself. I'd like to one day. That'd be fun. But no, something about the CRT just works. Oop, got a whole lot of guys coming up front. Yeah, I want to say... It might be on the Saturn, actually. House of the Dead 1 or 2? Or House of the Dead 1, I think, has, like, a fan patch and, like, I want to say it's like a custom little board you plug your controller into, or the console into, to make it interface and work properly with the timing. It's true, yeah, that the fans really do have to, like, preserve a lot of these games, you know, and that's something that's really cool with the scene these days, where we're getting, whatchamacallit, reverse engineered, you know, source projects, right? We're getting the source code of games and porting them natively to, like, PC is insane. Stuff like the, Mario 64 port, or the Ocarina of Time port, which is just next level, right? Because it's not emulation, that's natively running and just being the best version of that game that you can get, right? Just as clean as it could be. With also some modern improvements too, which is not bad, right? Thought you could hide? I don't think so. I missed it. This baby gotta, like, fly around. There we are. Yeah, and it's crazy, you know, because some of these games too, they just get lost and they get lost to time. Really? Jak and Daxter had a source code project. I didn't know they had a project doing that game. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I never played Jak and Daxter growing up. They look like fun games though. We never had the PlayStation 2. It was mostly Nintendo back in the day. And then got into other stuff like, you know, Xbox and such. So it's never really touched Sony until later. I'm in PlayStations now as well. So I'd definitely be interested to see that. Ow, ow. Yeah, I would say this game is a little more unforgiving, definitely, and a little harder than, like, Star Fox, right? There's no health pickups, no nothing, right? It's you on the dragon, fighting for your life. Okay. Right. This is a kind of wild boss. It's in, like, 2 parts, which is crazy. It's a cool effect. Exactly. Yeah, very classic design where it's designed for multiple playthroughs to master the game, right? Oop! I just ran into that. Rip. You know, again, we're trying to. Okay, we got one more credit. We'll do okay. We'll be fine. Worst comes to worst, I'll do another run as well, because you know we're having a good time. But no, that classic game design of, you know, you're getting your money's worth out of the difficulty, you know? So it's muscle memory and memorizing the patterns of the level. I gotta say, the only thing that's, like, slightly clunky in this is the transition from the aimed mode to, like, flying in the, like, front-facing position, if you will. Because you gotta do that with the left and right buttons, the bumpers. I guess as we call them these days, the shoulder buttons. But you can also, like, look forward. Kind of like show you, see, where like you can almost look forward, but not quite. You have to tap it. I'm just essentially saying, get good, and that I need to get good. Alright. Ow. Here we are. Over here, that's where it is. Did it really mess it up that bad? Oh, really? No, because I love the dark atmosphere of this stage, yeah. No, if it were, like, really bright, that would totally ruin the atmosphere. Because it's like, you know, you're on your adventure, and things are getting serious now, right? Like, you're getting closer to the tower and the enemy base. You know, it's that part in the hero's journey. Again, it's a part of, like, the... not atmospheric, but, like, the storytelling in a game without having to be dialogue. You know, you can tell. Just by the way of the feel, you know. Alright. I would say so far we've done marginally better in this stage, but don't want to jinx it. Oh. There's a lot to pay attention to in this game, you know, which is really cool. Keeps you on your toes. You can't just, yeah, I guess you can't just gun through it, but you've got to stay aware, you know? Adds to the complexity, which makes it just a lot more fun. Okay. Doot. Oh. Here comes the boss. And you know, since all these, like, creatures and like, bosses are all, like, biomechanical kind of things, I imagine these fans on this guy, whatever it is, they'll kind of like a dolphin's fin, like a whale's, like, flipper or whatever, you know? Reminds me of that a lot. I don't know if that's the vibe they were going for, but that's what I see. Up, down, out, up, down, up, down. Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. Oh, we did it. Psych. Now it changes position. Wild. Oh. There it is. Here we are. Which is really inventive, you know? Really inventive in, like, different designs. Very creative. I don't know, it's not like a real boomer here that say they don't make them like they used to, but they really don't, you know? A lot of games these days are, a lot of the same kind of stuff, same kind of direction, and that's, I guess, not necessarily a bad thing. People like that, and that's good, you know, that people enjoy those games, and people enjoy that, that style, but I don't know. There's something soulful about this. Makes it really feel like a Panzer Dragoon. Leaves y'all without games. Any new games I should play. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, nothing that's really come out recently has caught my eye. The only one that I thought was neat was, and I'm talking like probably the past couple months or so, was probably the Dead Space remake. Just because I thought Dead Space was cool, and they were pretty faithful to that game. They didn't mess with it too much, which is always scary with a remake. You know, we've been kind of talking about the remake of this game that definitely, you know, kind of missed the mark in some areas. So it's good to see that they were faithful to that game. Alright, let's go. I don't remember if this boss has a third form. I think this is it. I could be wrong. It's been a long while since I've played this, unfortunately. So, there's a good chance I'm wrong. that was close. Alright. So close. I like how these little balls are just little textures, little sprites. Neat. Oh! Did we get it? Okay, I think we got it. Cool guys don't look at explosions. That's right. Well, I gotta say, not much of an explosion, mostly just falling over. Oh, got some bogies in her tail. Use the brakes. So 3 complete. Give credit, please. Hey! We got a credit. Let's go. The Panzer Dragoon giveth, the Panzer Dragoon taketh. Alright. Okay. Now we're doing like a Death Star trench run kind of thing. Wild. Music's spooky too. Oh. Oh yeah, it's super cool. Oh, look at this. There's like a bunch of like dead dragons there. Crazy. Look at that. I think they're dead dragons. I don't know. Maybe just skeletons. No clue. Ow. This laser light show. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh man. Pull it out. There we are. Alright. I am probably gonna get wrecked by the stage's boss. There we are. Whew. Oh, red laser guys. Well, thanks for coming in, Nova. Again, you know, thank you so much for showing up. Have a good night. Take care, my friend. I shall see you later. Oh, rip. R.I.P. But it's okay. We got more credits. We got more credits. Oh, a little sticker. Cute. Well, bye. There we are. All right. And I'll pull out my gun. Oh. Alright. Shoot. Ow. Alright. Here we are. This is the one. that we get right here. This is the life. Man, this is pod racing. This is pod racing. Stupid shit. But yeah, no. These guys are crazy. Look at them. They're like, I don't know, sentinels maybe? I don't know. Sometimes it's a little hard to make heads or tails of what everything is exactly, but that's kind of fun. Then you can use your imagination to kind of fill in the blanks. It does. Like, I would definitely say the speed on this one is way faster. Like, you are zooming. Maybe it's the narrowness of it too. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I don't know, like graphics like this, like it leaves the imagination to like fill in the blanks and like. You can think of like what that thing is supposed to be. It's not as spoon-fed to you. I don't know. It's fun. All right. Smack. Out. There we are. There we are. Boom. Alright, half HP. Pretty good, or energy maybe? I don't know. I'll call it like energy, I guess, because it's like, you know, this dragon. Oh! Don't almost shut on us. There we are. I know I've talked about Star Fox to death while playing Panzer Dragoon, but this really does remind me of some of the, levels in the original Star Fox and Super Nintendo, where you're flying through, some of the ships. Oh. Oh. Alright, here's the boss. This thing looks wild. Low-key, maybe it's just because of the two big arms, but it kind of reminds me of the, New Azeel from 083 Stardust Memory. A little bit. And Azeel. Whoever you pronounce that thing. The mobile armor from the end of Stardust Memory. Shooting his arms off. Kind of rocket punch like. It's more like an incom kind of, or like a funnel. No jeez. Ow. Whew, that was close. Oh, okay. Am I supposed to shoot at the arm when he shoots it off? That would make more sense, I guess. Huh, because I've done, like, no damage to this guy at all. Well, now I'm doing damage. Oh. Oh, stage 2. Alright, he just flew through us, but that's fine. Oh god, oh man, he's got lasers. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh, rip. Rip. Did not see that coming. Alright. If you had one shot, one opportunity. we got last token right here. Alright. Time to go pro gamer mode. Alright. Ow. Alright. Not very pro. Ow. Alright, come on. There we are. Low-key, I really wish I could do a barrel roll. It'd be super cool. Get some iframes in here. That'd be nice. Ow. Yeah, things are not looking good. Things are not looking good. Alright. I know we've been looking at this dragon for like close to an hour now, but I like his wings. I like the wings on the dragon. Just like the way they're textured, you know? They got the different oranges with the blue. Looks nice. Granted, I guess if I really like the dragon, I would do better. But oh well. It is what it is. These little, like, starfish laser guys are is the blue underneath the gray? Yes, the blue underneath the gray is, a big part of the vibe of the dragon, absolutely. That color aesthetic, it works. It just works. Alright. Never say never, but, probably fixing to get a game over here. Just a second. We'll do our damnedest, though. Absolutely do my damnedest. So, let's see. Alright. I believe in you, Paul. Oh. Looking real... Oop. Okay. Alright. Health bar's on. It's game time. Let's go. I don't know if I'm just not good enough yet, but I haven't... Oh, crap. RIP. R.I.P. Ooh, shooter. Watch out, we got shooters everywhere. It's not too bad. Not too bad. No, but what I was gonna say is, isn't this just neat? Look at that. It takes ages to be this good. Sega. No, but I was gonna say that I don't know if you can beat any of the bosses in this game before, like, they get to the next phase. Exactly. Exactly. That is part of the charm, you know? And it's a learning curve, you know? You pick up the muscle memory, and you do better. Every run, every game. Okay, we're not watching this again. Okay. I'm going to take a small breather to be just a minute or two. So I'm going to leave you with the BRB screen, and I shall be right back. Alright, we're back. Hope everyone grabbed a drink or a little snack, stretch your legs, what have you. Alright, round 2. Let's go. Alright, we're not watching this whole thing. There we go. Yep, sorry, we're gonna skip the intro cutscene. That thing is super long. Cool, but super long. Alright. There we go. And again, it's such a good, fun, bright first level, you know, and this, like, ancient, almost like Atlantis type, like, you know, aesthetic architecture going on with the pillars and stuff. It just looks so cool. And these, enemies that are kind of like flying fish, sort of thing. Just awesome. There we go. Alright. I don't know, the music just so, like, triumphant in this level, you know, so upbeat and just, like, happy, you know, you're at the start of your adventure and it's, you know, you're going about shooting these monsters and stopping the evil dragon from getting to the tower. As you shoot a flying Loch Ness monster. The water looks cool here too, especially like these reflections. I didn't even talk about that last time. So it's kind of cool we got to come back. These reflections are so cool. Like, look at them, right? Like, that's an impressive effect. You know, especially at the time. It's just awesome. Big old flower guys. I guess they're like lily pads, maybe. I don't know. Not like lily pad, like something. Oh. Alright. Going into like the temple. The ruins. I don't know, it just makes you like... There's the design of the game and all, it just makes you think like, what was the ancient civilization that like made all of this, right? Like all the dragons and all the ancient like, all these other monsters and stuff. You know, what was their purpose? What did they do? Just makes you think. It's a very cool setting. Ooh. We're getting shot at by the ship again. It does. It absolutely gives you so much room to imagine and just, like, think of the scenario and such. It's so cool in that aspect. You know? I just feel like there's not... There are, I guess, you know, I'm not going to discredit things. There are some games these days that are still imaginative and interesting in that aspect where, you know, it's got that sort of just what's going on, you know? Environmental storytelling sort of thing. You mostly see that, I guess, these days in the indie scene, less in, like, the AAA titles. But, you know, it is what it is, right? They've gotta, you know, they've gotta make money, they've gotta please, investors or whatever, stockholders, that sort of thing. It's, you know, it's a shame. It is what it is. I don't know if there's like little guys on the deck of the ship shooting at me with little flashes or what. If they are, they're not doing much. I like to think it is. It is. It's very harder to get niche games out there these days, you know. Luckily, there's, you know, more venues available to self-publish or smaller publishers that are willing to work with you to some regards to get these more experimental and fun titles out. It just depends. I want to say it's like, yeah, 97.5. 2 credits. Hey, hell yeah, 2 credits. Oh yeah, missed 2 enemies. Bet. It definitely fills the gaps. Oh, we can skip that cutscene. Interesting. Episode 2. Ooh. EX Zodiac. I'll have to check that out. I didn't know if anyone was making games like this, you know, especially like indie scene. So I feel like, you know, people will look at a game like Panzer Dragoon or Star Fox and just say like, oh, that's dated, you know, and not appreciate the game for what it is. So I feel like we've definitely seen a lot of styles of games die, which is a shame. Like point-and-click adventures. Few and far between you see any new point-and-clicks, which I like point-and-click adventures. at some point, I definitely want to play Police Knots on here. That's such a good game. One of Kojima's best. They did release a new Monkey Island last year, and that was dope as hell. That was super cool. The only game I've pre-ordered probably in the past, like, I don't know, maybe 10 years, is worth it. Not just for the meme of Horse Summer, but just to, like, be happy that Monkey Island is back, you know? And it was still good, it's funny. And the ending was good enough. I think some people argued about it, complained about it, you know? But I think it was just a fun game for what it was. It's enjoyable. These little, like, sand mite guys. You know, the tails, you know, I'm thinking about it, kind of remind me of, like, tadpoles almost, but like a crab. Like a locust, maybe. One of those. All I'm saying is I better not see that guy at Red Lobster. Otherwise, I'm not going. Or that, or it better be, like, hella buttered up. You know. With some good seasoning. I don't think I'm eating it. Would you eat the sand bug? Chat? I don't think I will. Okay, say the sand bug thing is, prepared like a lobster, right? Prepared like a traditional lobster. Is that boiled? Maybe with some dipping butter on the side. Cajun butter, maybe? Ooh, wouldn't that be something special, right? Would you do it then? Or alternatively, if it was deep fried. If it was deep fried sand crab bug thing, would you do it? I wonder if these folks in Panzer Dragoon's world eat the crab bug things. They can make it work. Ooh, grilled? Okay. Maybe you should grill the whatchamacallit. The desert lobsters. You know, that'd be something inventive. The Panzer Dragoon cookbook. Out. Based on the hit Sega Saturn game. Cook all your favorites. Desert lobster. I ran into that one. That wasn't very smart. Flying fish. What else would be in the cookbook for Panzer Dragoon? Panzer Dragoon? Hey! There we go. See, Nickel was right. We are tearing this guy up. Compared to last time. Oh. You know, speaking of Panzer Dragoon, I wonder if they have Sega-themed foods at Joyopolis, whatever they call it these days, the Sega arcade. I think it just shut down actually last year. Very sad. I wonder. And if they did they have Panzer Dragoon? There we go. Boom. Another one down. I'll rip the menu online. I could, although it would be in Japanese. So, no clue. I guess I'd have to translate it. I mean, they got Google Translate. That thing works well enough to get the gist of it. I'm gonna have to look that up after stream. What was the menu of Joyopolis? Very interesting. Oh. Ow. Anyone else ever say ow to get hit like in a game? Like unconditionally? Not unconditionally, like reactionarily? Not a bit. Don't know why. Man, that'd be a hell of a game though. Play this with like a shot collar or something? Like attached to you? Like, you get shot in the game, you get hit in the game, you get hit in real life? Oof. That'd be something. Don't know if I'd do that. Next level game, and yeah, maybe that'll be like the 1,000 sub special, right? We get 1,000 followers, or however it works here, and Zilla gets strapped into the electric chair, and every time he gets hit in Panzer Dragoon, he gets shocked. There you go. When you do this, I don't know if I could figure that out. Maybe we could like rig like a dog collar or something. You know, they have like those training collars. Put one of those. I don't know how it get that to like link to the game. Maybe just have someone over at the house and just like have them just shock my ass every time. Oh god, of course they have. Of course, you know, why would I even think that they haven't figured that out yet? Why am I surprised? Ugh, we live in a society. It's a thing. I don't know. Oop. Boom. And then we gotta go all around this thing here. Oop. I don't know why I didn't go the other way, in hindsight. Oh well. When rotating the camera. I don't know if I'll be able to secure it, but I'd also love to do Panzer Dragoon Saga. I don't know. It'd be fun. It'd be super cool, but I don't know. We'll have to see. It's one of those things that would definitely take some work and a lot of time. I haven't either, but I've heard it's like one of the best on here. You know, one of the best on the Saturn. You know, it's like the grail. I'll just see if I can borrow it from my uncle. He's a huge game collector. He's got like Vectrex and everything. I'm sure he's got a copy. 4 discs, by the way. 4 CDs, that game is. Insane. You know? You think about that, I mean, what, Final Fantasy VII has 3 discs, which is a big game. You know, that's a big game. But you're thinking an RPG from back in the day like this, and it's got like a 3D world, too. It's really next level. Oh, now he's got the big stompies. Here we go. Ooh. He's back in the corner. Boom. I wonder if anyone's done, like, well, I say I wonder, I guarantee someone's done a perfect run in this game. It does, yeah. It is crazy, like, thinking back about it now. Like, just the storage, how much one could fit on a disc. Because what a CD is, 800 megs, something like that. So just insane how much they fit on it, you know? And just how little it was compared, yeah. I mean, now we've got, you know, most games aren't even physical. I mean, these days everyone buys it digital. And when you do buy it, you know, physical, some of these bigger AAAs are like, you know, 2 discs, 2 Blu-rays. Huge. You know, like Red Dead 2 or GTA 5. Crazy. For the console releases, I guess. You know, I can kind of see why they didn't do it, but I think it'd have been cool if they did multi-sided discs for these old CD-based consoles back in the day. That'd have been pretty wild, because I have a Laserdisc player, shockingly, and those things had dual-sided discs, you know, one on top, one on the bottom. DVDs did that too for a while. I have a couple DVDs that have you know, 2 movies on them. You know, one side is one is the other. Now, DVD players never had drives that could read both sides, but Laserdiscs did. Not really necessary, but... Huh? You glitched the game out? I don't remember this happening last time. Era DVDs, incredible. We didn't know what we had. And Brett, thank you for showing up. So happy to have you here with us. Flex Laserdiscs. It is I was about to say that. Best way to watch original Star Wars. Yeah, because the transfer to DVD is kind of muddy. It's not very good for the original unaltered trilogy. In widescreen, mind you, as well. Very, very tough. Those Laserdiscs are also super expensive. Also, the best way to watch Godzilla 1985. That's one of those, the American edit of Return of Godzilla, which is a good bit different than the original Japanese version. The original Japanese is superior, but it's preservation's sake, it's good to have as well. Both editions, both copies. And that movie's been stuck in rights limbo for years, and the best version is on Laserdisc still to this day, or VHS. Yeah, same. I try to hold on to my copies of whatever I got. Shout has been really good with their Toku releases. You know, Ultraman. I bought their Gridman Blu-ray when it launched a little disappointing in it because they didn't do much on the subs. They said they're gonna redo the subtitles, and they're still kind of crab sticky. They're not as bad as like they were, but I was hoping for a whole new subtitle track. But that's neither here nor there. You know. Ooh, Space Police Deca. I need to get into Super Sentai. I've not watched any of the Super Sentai shows. Like, yeah, I watched Power Rangers growing up, but that's not quite the same. I'm currently watching the original Ultraman, because I went and saw Shin Ultraman in theaters when it came out for like the 2 days here in the US. And it's a hell of a show. Highly recommend watching Ultraman. The first episodes, the first couple are a little rough. They're still kind of figuring it out, but in general, it's great. A lot of fun. A lot of fun, a lot of soul. But no, I remember when we got our first DVD player. It was a big deal. Like, when my family first got a DVD player, and they were still new, you know. Ultraman, they really have. Super Rai has stepped it up. Like, you can so get into it. It was tough finding a theater. I drove, I want to say like an hour and a half plus to go watch it. It was good. It was super good, and it's coming out, I want to say this summer. They just announced the release date. So it'll be pretty soon, so you don't have to wait too long to watch it. Great movie. Great movie. One thing I didn't know about that is that, not all of Ultraman is mocap, but a good bit of Ultraman's movements in that movie is mocap. Some of which done by Hideaki Anno, and the other actor is Ben Furia, who is the original Ultraman. I'm also super excited for Shin Kamen Rider. I've not watched any Kamen Rider. I need to do my reps. I've heard a lot of good things about Kamen Rider, but it sounds really hype. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, him doing the mocap. So I want to say Ben is like in his 70s now, and he's still got to play Ultraman to some extent. Incredible, right? That's just incredible. Alright, we're back at the boss. Haven't even died yet, so I've got... Ooh. Yeah, I definitely need to watch... Kamen Rider. A lot of people say to start with this Heisei stuff. So I'm not sure where to start there. So I've heard, like, start with, Kamen Rider, not Deca. A couple. I've been told a few different shows to start with. Whatever looks cool, there you go. Sounds good to me. That was me when I got into, like, Ultraman, you know. I watched Tiga first, and, the biggest reason I watched it is because the theme song was cool. And then the show didn't disappoint. Alright. Oh. Ow. Need to get some new type senses or something. Ow. Just ran right into him. Oh, red and blue. Yeah, I've not watched any of the, like, new shows. Oof, rip. Okay, we got plenty of tokens, though. So, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it! Get that, what's this guy? What's that guy's face? Shulk? Yeah. Kung Fu Panda gameplay and stream in the future? Possibly. What was Kung Fu Panda on? I want to say it was on, was it 360 probably? I think there might be some Ultraman on Tubi. I know Shout Factory has it on streaming, and you can watch the first Ultraman show on VRV, which is where I'm currently watching it. Pretty good. Had on 360. There was a Kung Fu Panda game. I never played it, so I can't speak on the quality of it. So I won't besmirch. I won't besmirch Kung Fu Panda. Speaking of which, I gotta repair my 360. I've got 2 dead 360s, actually. And it's just like the disk drives. There's a Kung Fu Panda Smash clone? Oh god. Huh. You know, some of those movie titles aren't that bad. I was talking about the other day, the King Kong game on 360. Oh my god, Peter Jackson's King Kong, the video game, the movie, incredible. That's a great game. It's like half Turok, half like good, like kind of beat 'em up-ish action. Really good game. So if I get the 360 working, definitely gonna stream that. That is such a fun game. Shrek Power Stone clone is so good. Shrek Super Slam, it's good. Oh my god, we need to play Power Stone here too. I do have Power Stone and Power Stone 2 on the Dreamcast. But no, it absolutely is a Power Stone clone. Oh my god. The Two Towers, Twin Tower game, the Two Towers, Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers, and Return of the King games were goated. Super good. I remember those came out. God. Incredible. Absolute childhood. I never played the Narnia one. I heard it was good. Never played Narnia though. Oh man. Alright. Laser starfish guys are a smidge annoying. Well, ow. That's just I need to get good. OG Harry Potter games? Yep. Those ones were also solid titles. I want to say I played the one on GBA. Sorcerer's Stone on GBA, maybe? Fun. Alright. I know we're hurting, but we're doing good. We're doing better than we were earlier. There we are. God. I've never watched, like, the speedrun for this game. I wonder if there is. I don't imagine there's much of a speedrun strat, though, right? It's just, like, be good. Sneak King? Oh. Sneak King. Now that's a game. Now that's a game. I would love to play Metal Gear, but also, I mean, all I'm saying is, you know, Kojima was pretty quiet for a long while after Sneak King came out. Honestly, I think that's why Metal Gear Solid 4 happened. Because the King showed up, showed out, right? Put out a banger title like that. And then he was like, okay, now I gotta respond. Gotta drop some heat. That's a misunderstood game, you know? Metal Gear Solid 4. I think it's good. Get his ass. Oh. Here we are. Ow. Okay. Just need to dodge. Oh. Alright. Behind. Oh. Man, this man's over here just float. Oh, now we got the laser already. I feel like the laser wasn't this soon. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so circular motion on that laser. Alright, alright. Oh god, oh god. Let's get this guy. Come on. Alright, up, down. Okay, did you change this pattern? No. Oh, so close, so close. I think this next time we got him. This next time we got him. Whew. Alright. Episode 4. A New Hope. Here we are. Oh, well, I'm glad you found out about this game today. Yeah, Panzer Dragoon is awesome. You know, they haven't made a new one in quite some time. It's been years. I think the last one was Orta on the Xbox. There's the remake. We talked about it earlier in stream. It's okay. If it's the only way you can play the game, it's a way to play it. I think the best version is still the Saturn original, which is what we're playing right now. This is on the Sega Saturn, but it's serviceable. And it's on, I think, all the modern platforms, PS4, Switch, Xbox, PC, maybe too? I don't know if it's on PC. So, a lot of fun. Alright. Alright. Time to get serious. It's good. Okay, after saying it's time to get serious, I feel like I've done marginally worse. Maybe I need to get less serious. Okay, there we are. Oop. And this game is low-key, like almost a bullet hell. At least this level. It definitely just like... I wouldn't say 0 to 100, but... got marginally more difficult. But that's fun, you know? It makes it challenging and, like, serious. Oh, these freaking lasers, jellyfish guys, the starfish guys. Alright, thanks for coming in and tuning in, Fonk. Again, so thankful that you were here to be here for the first stream. So, have a good night. And get you some good rest. Alright, that way, and over here. Oh. Alright, no pressure. No pressure. You know, looking at the reticle right now, it low-key reminds me of the PlayStation 1, like, startup logo thing, you know? Maybe it's just the colors and the way it's moving. He's doing his startup sequence back there. Ow. Alright, didn't think he'd actually hit me there. Fair. Alright, let's go. let's go. Alright. Couldn't even see what was going on right there. Whew. Oh, here's the laser. Oh. Dang it. I feel like he really honed in on me that time. Alright. Here we go. It's the last token, last ticket. We got this. Were it so easy. Were it so easy. Gotta do some low-flying maneuvers here. Here we are. Alright. Alright. Let's not get too psyched up, right off the rip. But kind of feeling it. Oh, there's the laser guys. These laser light show dudes. You know, I gotta say, this guy on the dragon, he's pretty badass, right? He's flying this dragon one-handed, right? He's got one hand on the saddle, prop, what have you, whatever that thing is, right? And he's got a hand on his gun, on his laser blaster thing, and he's just blasting everything in sight, right? Even if he's got kind of a goofy-looking hat. I don't know, I'd maybe wear that hat. Be very situational. Alright, there's the little laser starfish. Absolute unit? Yeah, he is. I think he's got a name in the lore. Ow. I looked it up earlier, but frankly, I did not remember. Open up. There we are. Shoot. Okay. Alright. Oh, up. Down. And that's his fake out. Alright, here we are. Here we go, here's the boss. I imagine this guy is like some, like, super sentinel or something. Ow. Okay. Don't run into giant enemies. Good to know. That just, like, hangs out in this, thing. Also, like, he has to, like, show off, right? He's gotta do this whole song and dance before you can start shooting him. It's kind of funny. Very, you know, like a little showman. I mean, granted, I guess if I were like, you know, this Sentry boss guy, I've not played the remake of Panzer Dragoon myself. Inspector Tequila, thank you for coming, by the way. So glad that you're here in the chat with us. I've not played the remake myself, no. It looks good in general. I know there's some issues with it, though. There's definitely some tonal shift in some of the aspects. We were talking about it earlier a little bit. I'm not sure if Niggle is still here. They played it out. So I might check it out one day. I don't know, but I've got the original and I like it a lot. So, ooh, oh, woo, you're still here. Okay, you're still here. Oh, oh, dodge, dodge, dodge. All right, all right. We're cooking with fire. Okay. It's pretty fresh in my head. Yeah, this original game just has such a great tone. Oh, here's the laser of death. I know it's like really out there, but the way that guy's laser shoots out of his eye really reminds me of the Saturn makeup. You know it. But the way the boss shoots his laser really reminds me of the lasers that the bad guys shoot in Macross 7, if anyone's seen that. I don't know why, but it just reminds me of that. I guess the way it just, like, it's so solid. I don't know. Oop. Oh. Ooh, there we go. Alright. No arms. I don't know what trick he's got up his sleeve now, but although he's got none. I know he didn't work on this game. Oh. Oh! Oh no! So close. Right there. Shoota. Still a shoota. That is a shame. Okay. It's getting pretty close to 8. I think we're probably going to start wrapping up the stream here. I don't think I'm going to do another run, unfortunately. So, sorry, Inspector Tequila. I know you just showed up. As far as I know, I reckon. So, definitely going to revisit this, and I'm probably going to do some practice off-screen, too. Don't know if it'll be the next game that I play on Saturday. So, here, all good. Alright, we're going to switch over. Okay, so. Alright. So, I guess we'll talk just a smidge here. We got a few minutes still. So, no rush, no big rush. But again, thank you guys, everyone who came out today and supported me on this inaugural debut stream. A little bit of scuff, a little bit of fun. Hope everyone had a good time, though. You know, a lot of fun here. We're gonna have plenty more coming up. And like I said at the beginning, I'm down for a little bit of everything. As long as I have come back to base, we'll get him next time. That's right. That's right. We'll get that SOB next go around. But no, definitely open to playing all sorts of different games, new stuff, old stuff. As long as I'm interested in it, as long as you guys are interested in it as well, we're gonna hit it. So I'll post a schedule on probably in the bio, the Twitter, and all that. I'm gonna be streaming every week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 6 to 8, give or take. Um, every week. That's going to be what it is. I'm not going to set specific games for specific days. It's going to be kind of grab bag, a little bit what I'm feeling and a little bit of kind of what's interesting. Oh, good deal. Well, I guess I picked a good time to stream then. Um, at some point, we'll definitely do some fun kind of community games, something multiplayer that everybody can hop into. We'll probably do those maybe once a month on Saturdays, something like that. And maybe Tuesdays will be a longer formatted game, multi-part. I talked about a little bit of RPGs, maybe like Panzer Dragoon Saga, or even a longer game like I also said Sakura Wars. Maybe do that, or a point and click, Police Knots, or Snatcher. I've got both of those. Is also very cool, a lot of fun. So probably look forward to something like that Tuesday. Excuse me, sorry. Saturday, next stream. Oh God, I love Police Knots. It's such a good game. Such a good game. So that may be Tuesday's stream. Police Knots or Snatcher or Sakura Wars. I don't know. I'm a little undecided on what Tuesdays will be, but it'll be a multi-part series. So, but I'll kind of keep that longer formatted thing. Ooh, Mario Party would be a lot of fun. That's serious business though. Mario Party, that's make or break friendships right there. But I would love some Mario Party. If we could totally do that, or Mario Kart. I got a Switch. Yeah, so Tuesday, look forward to kind of a longer stream, longer parted game, and probably Thursdays and Saturdays be kind of pick up and go kind of games. Stuff that you can just play, fun. Oh, Super Robot Wars. Don't get me started. God, I love Super Robot Wars. Ooh. I feel really bad. I'm like in the middle of 3 different playthroughs right now. One on X, Super Robot Wars X, one on T, and then one on 30. All, I think, second playthroughs, although I'm pretty sure on Super Robot Wars T, I'm on my 3rd. So at that point, it's just ridiculously broken. But I would love to do one of those on stream. That'd be a really fun multi-part game to do. So we're definitely going to play at least one of them. If not, I don't know about all of them, but definitely going to play some SRW. Because I love me some of that. So much fun with those games. Yep. All right. So yeah, this Saturday, maybe Panzer Dragoon again. I don't know. Maybe something different. Probably still something on the Saturn. I don't know. Maybe we'll play something else. I'm low-key kind of feeling some Turok. Maybe play some Turok or Turok 2. Those are great games. I don't know if y'all played Turok, but that was one of my jams growing up. It's a great series. I need to bring it back. The remakes are pretty good. The remasters, they're good. But I'd love to see like a new proper Turok game. Yep. All right. Well, I reckon that probably does it for Turok Evolution. Oh, Turok Evolution was so good. People don't like that one as much because of the level design, and I get it. It is very different. It's quite a departure from the traditional Turok, larger level format, But it's still a good game. I think it's good. So, I need to pick up another copy of Turok Evolution. I probably will. So Turok Evolution, somewhere down the line, probably play that. Yeah. So with that, y'all, again, thank you for coming out, supporting me, supporting all of this. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is just the beginning. I've got a lot of fun planned up ahead. Gonna have a good time. And like I said, you know, chill streams. Oh, thank you. You know, chill. We're gonna have a good time. I'm not a MLG, you know, so don't expect me to play the latest, you know, flavor of the week, you know, sort of game. Not that kind of guy. Not that kind of robot. Yeah. I think so. I definitely think so. You know, you got good taste. You got really good taste in general, Miggle. I tell you. So you were talking about, you know, some mech stuff earlier, especially in the design process, and like you just on point. You just got good taste in general, which is awesome. Okay. Well, thank you again. Can't thank you enough. I've probably said it 2 or 3 times in the stream, but still, once again, thank you to Miggle. Please follow them on Twitter. I want to say it's linked down in the on one of the tabs below. They did the design of me, of Zilla Master, the 3D model design, and all the concepting and all of that. So you know, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that, it wasn't for them. So thank you. All right, then I guess for now I'll be signing off, and I'll be seeing y'all Saturday at 6, same bat time, same bat channel. Take care. Gotta be real, I'm not 100% on this ending screen title slide. I don't know. We'll play with it. It's all work in progress. Bye.